Alexander.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I've listened with care to the Foreign Secretary's answers, and all sides of the House are on record as saying that Libya's future would be better served with Gaddafi gone. The Government has stated that the mandate of the United Nations allows for the targeting of command and control operations threatening civilians, but can the Foreign Secretary, for clarity, tell the House if he agrees that it would exclude the direct targeting of individuals and publish an updated summary of the legal advice so that the House can be fully informed on these matters?
I don't think it would be right, Mr. Speaker, to expand on what I have already said about targeting. Whether individuals are targeted depends, of course, on how they behave and whether they are part of command and control centres. It depends where they are at the time. I don't think it is right to provide a running commentary on targeting, nor is it militarily sensible to do so. So I don't want to expand on my earlier answers on that. I will consider, of course, the Government will consider requests made in the House about legal advice, and the Government, of course, did publish very clearly a note on the legal advice at the time we had our debate on the 21st of March. But again, I don't think it would be right to for governments to start to publish legal advice on a regular basis every few days. We will consider any requests that are made.
Alexander.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Let me see if the Foreign Secretary can be a little more forthcoming on this question. I understand his earlier answer in this House that it was too early to give a definitive account of the work being undertaken by British military officers on the ground in Benghazi, but would he undertake to publish the terms of reference under which they are operating?
Well, they are operating on the basis that I have set out, that I set out in the House of Commons. Indeed, I think it was last week, a week ago, when the House resumed, that I made a statement on these matters and set out then, in a few sentences, their purposes. And those are their purposes. They have not gone with an entire book of terms of reference. They have gone to, as a military liaison advisory team, to give their expertise on the organisation of logistics, of headquarters and so on, as set out last week. And there's nothing further to expand upon.
Sir Richard Ottawa.